Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rishabh Beat. In this particular video, we are going to discuss what should be the best time for the intermediate passed out students to start with SPOM preparation. So now you guys, all of you have gotten your results, and now when you think to start with CA final preparation, the first question that kicks into your mind is when you should start with SPOM. It may be set A, B, C, or D, whatever sets are applicable to you. But the first question that comes is how to complete these SPOMs first hand, so that you will not have burden after your when you are preparing for your core 6 subjects of CA finals. So now, without wasting much of time, let us begin. So this video is highly focused onto the students who have cleared their May 2024 or September 2024 intermediate examinations and subsequent examinations. That means those students who has cleared only 6 papers in C intermediate, and all the 4 sets A, B, C, and D, all the 4 sets are applicable to them. So, firstly, if you listen to me, then I would suggest you to complete these 4 sets as soon as possible, because what will happen is now you have 2 years of articleship with you, and then remaining last 6 months, there will be a study gap between. So, these 2 years, along with the articleship, what you should try to focus is at least complete your SPOM, all the 4 sets, all the 5 subjects of CA final. That is basically excluding IBS. So, I have prepared a separate video wherein I have discussed about the sequence to start with CA final classes. So that video link I will attach into the description. So please do watch out that video. And so my request to you is complete these 4 SPOMs, complete those 5 CA final core subjects which you are going to write at the examination, examination center, so that if you complete these classes, these 4 sets along with the results, you will these 4 SPOMs you will complete, all right, along with the results. Those 5 subject classes I will highly recommend you complete during your articleship itself, because what will happen is during the last 6 months you will have enough time to prepare for your examination, like revisions, any topics you would have left out to complete those topics, test series, mock test, everything you'll be able to give in those last 6 months. So this is highly recommended. Complete these for SPOM, complete 5 subjects of CA final, which is basically your FR, AFM, your advanced auditing and professional ethics, your DT and IDT. Sixth, IBS is the combination of all these 5 subjects. Since the November 2024 examination, IBS paper was very difficult. So what you should try to focus on to is give some more time for IBS as well. Try to solve the questions, case studies, so that would be beneficial. Now moving on to this particular topic, coming back to this topic. Now, I told you complete these 4 SPOM as soon as possible. Now, how will you start SPOM? So there are certain things which I would like to tell you. So in this particular video, let us focus on to set C and set D, because set A already I have prepared many videos. B also I have prepared. Set C and set D, there are hardly any videos onto YouTube. So let me tell you. So A is law, corporate and economic law. How you are going to complete? You can watch the revision lectures given the playlist in my onto which I have already uploaded onto YouTube. Thousands of students, like 5 to 10,000 students, have already been benefited and cleared their SPOM examination in the very first attempt. So first thing, watch the revision lectures which are uploaded onto the YouTube, and you will be able to clear the examination in the very first attempt. Second subject is your strategic cost and performance management, that is your SCMP costing wala set B. उसके लिए you refer to Santosh Kastya sir. You can buy the lectures or whatever you want to do it and complete it as soon as possible. Now coming on to the set C and set D. Applicability I'm not going to discuss because there is a separate video which is already created on my YouTube channel. You can look for that video. I will also attach the link of that video so that would be helpful to you. Now we are not going to discuss applicability. We will discuss what are the subjects and which subject you should be focusing on. So if you see in your set C, there are totally 10 subjects, and you have to pick any one subject. In your set D, there are 10 subjects, and you have to again pick any one subject. Now, set C and set D are not going to be useful for your IBS paper. So what you should try to focus is to study and clear this examination. That's all. Now, if you see set C, there are totally 10 subjects. Paper number 4 and paper number 8, that is insolvency and bankruptcy code. If you read your, when you are doing your SPOM set A law, there is also IBC ka chapter is there. But here the IBC chapter includes the insolvency for individuals, partnership firms, whereas in case of law, the IBC only consists of the corporate. Corporate basically the private limited companies and the public limited companies. उनके लिए ही IBC के provisions बताए गए हैं. But in this case, in set C, IBC subjects includes your bankruptcy of individuals, partnership firms, LLPs, etc., etc., and some more AOP, etc., are also being added. So that is one subject that you should focus, because if you do SPOM ka set, corporate wala part will be done, and this individual partnership firm, there is not much of content, but their content is there definitely. But this will be helpful. So your the amount of studies that would reduce, because law part, corporate laws ka part you will not going to read again, because you have already prepared for set A. Only part you have to read is AOP, that is individuals, partnership firm, LLPs का bankruptcy कैसे होता है, उसके बारे में you are going to discuss, you are going to read in this particular subject. Again, the valuation ka part, if you see your AFM, if you have already taken the classes, if you complete your valuation ka part there, which is equity valuation, corporate valuations, business valuations, all those chapters are there in AFM. So some part of it, some part of that AFM is there in paper number 8 valuation, and some additional part is also there. So you can also try to focus on completing this paper number 8. You can choose. So choice is yours. Whatever subject you want to choose, you choose it off and give the examination, complete it off. Now moving on to set D. Set D, there are totally 4 subjects. There are totally 4 subjects in set D, which are Constitution of Art and Art of Advocacy, Constitution of India and Art of Advocacy, Psychology and Philosophy, Entrepreneurship and Startup Ecosystem, and Digital Ecosystem and Controls. So there are totally 4 subjects in your set D. I would highly recommend you to go for paper number 3, Entrepreneurship and Startup Ecosystem. Let me tell you why. See, nowadays in India, the startup ecosystem is rapidly growing. Even if you are somebody who is going to continue start a startup after completing your CA finance journey, or you are right now only you are thinking of going into startup world, then this subject is going to help you a lot, because this includes your how to get into startup, what is startup. It includes everything, where you can secure funding from, what are incubators, what are accelerators, how you can get government assistance, how to get funding, how to get valuations done, what is due diligence. So everything is in detail covered in this particular module. In this particular module, everything is being provided in a detailed manner, and this would be very, very helpful, because nowadays if you see Shark Tank India, there are already 3 seasons are already done, and 4th season is going to come very soon. So startups ecosystem is something that is going to boost in the upcoming few years. So this I would highly recommend you to read. If I would not recommend you to read Constitution of India, Art of Advocacy, and why? It is because you are going to study law. There are so many provisions that you are going to read. The Constitution of India, again you are getting into the same trap. All the provisions ka pura dimag kharab ho jayega. So don't choose any subject. Again, you will have to put in very hard efforts to complete that subject. Psychology and philosophy, I don't know how the subject, I have never gone through this syllabus, but I don't think so this would be going to help you in any manner. But as a chartered accountant, which are going to, so entrepreneurship startup ecosystem is something that is going to be very, very beneficial for you in the upcoming few years. Digital ecosystem and controls. So again, if you do the audit now, the audit ke andar wahan pe pad ke your dimag will be pura kharab. So you should not do repetitive things, right? You should try to learn something new that will enhance your personality, that will enhance your knowledge, that will enhance your skills. So that is something that I would recommend to go ahead with paper number 3 only, that is entrepreneurship and startup ecosystem. All right. So again, choice is yours. Whatever you think, you do let me know in the comment section. And please, 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 if you find this video useful, share it with all your friends, whoever is having their CA final examination maybe in the next 1 or 2 years. So yeah. And do comment in the comment section which subject you are going to choose. And I have a very nice announcement for you at the end of this video. So stay tuned till the end. Now, ICA mandatory, so set C and set D, A and B, there are 40 hours of lectures that everybody knows, but set C and set D, there are 20 hours of mandatory e-learning that you have to mandatorily complete. Now, I will come up with free revision lectures for set C and set D very soon on YouTube. But right now, what I'm planning is set D ke liye for startup and entrepreneurship. This one, paper number 3, you can see here. Entrepreneurship and startup ecosystem. I have already prepared the content. I have already prepared my handwritten notes, which are very famous. And all those are, everything is ready. I'm going to soon start with the recordings of this particular paper number 3, and I'm going to launch a batch for paper number 3, entrepreneurship and startup ecosystem. If you are somebody who is actively looking for to complete their SPOM set D paper number 3, and you are looking willing to complete paper number 3, then I would highly recommend you to please do let me know in the comment section whether you are going to purchase the course or not. That's all. Prices would be very nominal, like 500 to 1,000 rupees के range के अंदर the classes would be, and it would be highly beneficial because I have an experience of more than 1.5 years working closely with startups, understanding how they work, understanding their funding sources, understanding their due diligence processes. So I've actively worked with many large startups which are going to come up with IPOs in 2025 and very soon. So please do let me know in the comment section if you are willing to buy these classes, so that I will think of it accordingly and launch the classes very soon. So that's about it in this particular video. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if this video has added any kind of values to you, so please do share this video to all of your friends, and thank you so much for watching. Thanks a lot.